I started drinking these then to remember him. When I was a manager at Biaggi's, there's this kid that worked for me. His name is Rudy. He drank one of these every day before he came in. Great kid. So I've always been pretty big on training, and first test he got like 2 out of 50 right. And I'm like, yeah, dude, you're not gonna have this job. I'm gonna fire you. And he had this really raspy. He's like, oh man, James, you gotta give me a chance, man. I'll prove myself to you. I'll get this thing. And I'm like, all right, Rudy, I'm gonna give you another chance. And kept working with him because he was nothing but effort. Ends up passing the class, doing really, really great. He's trying to get his life together. So he was, coming off of addiction to drugs, and he was on an alcohol program. He wasn't allowed to drink. And somebody else, after like a year or so of knowing him, somebody gave him some and he got into this really bad place where he felt like, I'm gonna commit called the police and I'm gonna kill myself. And then there was this like big standoff, and they ended up storming his house because he lived downtown, tear gas everywhere. Allegedly he pointed a gun at the officer and they shot him. And he, like 19 times, he died. So I started drinking these then to remember him. It was 20 years ago, July 19th. It was July 19th, 05, right before my wife and I got married. Yeah, so like these always make me happy because they make me think of him. That was one of the really, really formative things that happened in my career because one, of just his story coming into Biaggi's and how I was like, dude, you're never gonna make it. Like, there's no chance, dude. You can't spell, you can't do anything right. And I mean, he was so committed to being the best. So he taught me, one, people can change and people can change quickly. But then two, like the Sunday, but he died on a Thursday. The Sunday before he died, he called me and he was like, James, man, I want to come with you to church. And I was like, yeah, of course, man, anytime. I'd love for you to go with me. And in my head at that moment, I was like, yeah, a couple weeks or next month, we'll figure this out. He died the 5 days later, right? So like the second thing was like now. The only time that exists is right now.